Hello friends and welcome back to my channel where we mainly talk about thrillers on Thursdays, and today I'm very excited because my favorite videos to watch on YouTube are apartment tours, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Although because this is the second video I'm filming in my Halloween series, the last one was on what some people consider the scariest books of all time. Today, to continue with that theme, is going to be my apartment tour, but Halloween edition. And then my next video is going to be on all of the current really great and not so great horror TV shows that are out right now. So as I said, this isn't going to be a normal walk-through apartment tour like I've done in the past. I'm just going to be highlighting all my Halloween decorations. And I will say that even though I'm calling this my Halloween apartment tour, this is really just my apartment tour because I leave up the Halloween decorations year-round, which is probably not very surprising if you know me, but I kind of treat it like Halloween Town. I don't see the reason to put them away. And the reason I think I feel that way is my Halloween decor isn't super in your face. It's not a ton of bright orange stuff. It's a lot of things like the paintings that are above my couch. So I have one that is a print my mom found that she very kindly framed for me as a gift. And then the other one is one of those cheap like changing pictures that I got from, I want to say like Target or Marshalls, and then I framed it, which I kind of like because each picture is creepy and also kind of has like two different perspectives. Those both just perfectly sum up how I like to decorate my apartment. It's creepy, but you don't notice that it's creepy right away. Like no one would walk into my apartment and go, oh my God, look at all these Halloween decorations. But once you're sitting there for a minute, you realize it. On my coffee table, I also have, because I am very basic when it comes to this with my candles, I strayed from Bath & Body Works for a while and I just realized I didn't like anything else as much. I got Leaves and Caramel Apple, I think are my favorites. But please, if you know of a candle brand that's just as good but cheaper, let me know. And then one of my favorite Halloween purchases this year was from Spirit Halloween. I normally don't buy a lot there. I just find it really fun to walk through, and I thought they had really great displays this year. But this is a crystal ball that has a swirling blue glitter inside. I do wish it would light up so at nighttime it was just as cool, but I think it was like $20-ish. You can find it on their website, but I'm so happy with it. I think it's so unique. And then on my bookcase, I always have that little screaming woman, I forget where I found her. And then I love the old Salem Broom Company sign. I think I saw this in Lainey's fall decor video or Halloween decor video, I forget what she called it. But this was from Michael's, and I have to say Michael's is 100% my favorite place to shop for fall decor, Christmas decor, anything like that, because I find it's so reasonably priced. They always have 40% off coupons online that you can bring in store. And the other thing I bought from Michael's I'm so happy with, and I'm definitely going to keep this up year round too, and that is this really cool witch's hat clock. I think it was originally 30 or 40 and then I got it down to in the 20s because of the 40% off coupon. But I love this thing so much. And I think it looks so, maybe this is just me, I think it looks very expensive and cool and unique. And if you want to make your apartment look a little bit more spooky, but you don't want straight up decorations that you feel like you need to put away at the end of the season, I think going to an antique shop and finding a really cool candelabra is a really good option. This one was one my mom had just because she loves thrift shops and antique hunting, and I took this one and I spray painted it black just because normally you don't like to cover up stuff and spray paint it, but believe me, this one needed it. But that is my favorite thing to light at night. It just really sets whatever kind of mood you're in. And speaking of moods, when you walk into someone's apartment, just as an example of the type of vibe my apartment has, when I lived at my last apartment for my last rotation for work, I was on a date with a guy and we were watching Netflix. I mean, we were watching Netflix and we were sitting on my couch, and he had been there for a couple hours and then he kind of looked around and he was like, I didn't realize it before, but your place is very creepy. And that is exactly what I'm going for, because I don't want someone to walk in and be like, why do you have all these decorations out that you need to put away? Even though no one should ever feel that way, I just like to have this stuff up year round and be surrounded by it. In my kitchen, I have some of my favorite decorations. I really love this little book that I got from Marshalls, and it's also fitting that it has a recipe and that I keep it in the kitchen. And then this print is new for this year, and the artist is Frank Frazetta. Obviously, this is just a print. He didn't actually paint this. That would be a lot of money. Frank Frazetta is the artist behind the original Conan the Barbarian comics, which my dad and brother are a big fan of, but my brother just happened to have that print laying around, so I asked if I could have it and he was like, go for it. And then I also just have a couple tiny things, like a really cheesy, cheap tombstone and then the little trick-or-treat sign. Next to my kitchen, I also have a bar cart, which I really love. This again was an antique that I just spray painted. I love the little cauldron on top because I think it was just maybe $5 from Target from that little area they have when you initially walk in. And then I just have fun stuff throughout it, little kind of kitschy Halloween decor, skull glasses, Ouija shot glasses, which I'm sure will get used this weekend because I'm having a Halloween party. And in my bedroom above my bed, I wouldn't necessarily consider this decor, but it is definitely disturbing. But I have this wall hanging from the plague that I bought in Edinburgh. One thing that I'm still on the hunt for is a really good Halloween blanket or throw to put at the end of my bed, because that is something that I want to get this just really intense and in your face, and I can get one for Halloween and one for Christmas and kind of switch that out. One thing I also found at HomeGoods that I'm in love with is this little witch's book container. I'm using it to store like my everyday makeup type stuff, but I think it was HomeGoods, I want to say, or Marshall's maybe. I think HomeGoods, but they had tons of these, big and small, with tons of different pictures on the front. So, you know, I'm using this for makeup, but you could use it to store stuff on your coffee table. You could use it on your bookshelf as decoration. So I highly recommend going and looking for some of those if you also love books and if you also love Halloween like me. And then my final little piece of Halloween decor is this little witch's lamp that I got from Target. I just got kind of sucked in. I always get sucked in. Actually, I never really get sucked in with that little cheap section when you initially walk in, but when it comes to Halloween decorations, I do. So those were all of my Halloween decorations, or I should just say year-round decorations that I have in my apartment. Please let me know what you guys think and where your favorite places to buy Halloween decorations are. I would also love to hear where you guys are gonna be for Halloween. And I'm not just saying that so you'll comment on the video. I really am curious because I just love to hear what other people are doing. I'm just gonna be casual Sailor Mercury again, like I was for Dragon Con a couple months back. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you guys next Thursday. Bye.